way to frame an insight, and it sounds like this. I, statement of fact, because, reason to believe, but, two T's not one, but, tension. If there's no tension, if there's no sexy but, there's no insight. So the challenge is, or the strategy is, to get idea monkeys and all the experts from inside and outside your world to generate as many of these insight statements as possible, and then force rank the insight statements to come up with the biggest, sexiest but. So I'll give you a couple of examples to bring this to life. These two examples are the same industry, the same 3-month period, the same amount of funding, roughly, with completely different results. The first one is, I want to buy things online because it's convenient, but I need an online currency. The second one is, I want to buy things online because it's convenient, but I'm afraid of online theft. Again, same amount of funding, roughly, same 3-month period, same amount of people that missed their kids' soccer games on weekends, that invested their own family money, that worked really hard. One lost $50 million and one made $1.3 billion in a sale. It's PayPal and flus. The lesson here is that the ringleader in the equation did not quantify, did not force rank the sexy but before they started generating ideas to solve it. If you do generate sexy buts and then force rank them, you'll start with a consumer insight that's real, that's sizable, that many people want. And the good news is that this is the way to do this. It's actually in our book Brand New. Companies like Procter & Gamble have been doing this for years. So there are tools that allow you, once you have these insight statements, to force rank them and quantify them. So ringleaders, before your idea monkeys start generating new ideas to solve for an insight, make sure the insight's big enough for you to care about. I'll give you a real example. I bet that a bunch of the gazelles that are watching this have one of those cool stainless steel grills in their backyard. I bet some of you have built one of those really cool outdoor kitchens in your backyard. You may have a ginormous deck. You may have a pond in your backyard. Why? Because it turns out that we use our backyard as a living room. About a decade ago, S.C. Johnson came to us and said, we want to sell more insect control stuff. They own really cool brands like Off and Raid and Glade and all kinds of things like that. And so we started looking for a sexy butt. And the sexy butt we came up with sounded something like, I want to entertain in my backyard because it's an extension of my home, but insect control is so ugly. Who would have thought? Ugly insect control. Well, with the macro trend of outdoor entertainment, it mattered all of a sudden. And what was available? You had citronella candles that weren't very effective, actually. And then you had coils that they sell in other countries that can really hurt you if you touch them, if you have little kids that touch them. And so we went about generating ideas to solve for that sexy butt, and enter the Off lantern, where you actually put a little card that's impregnated with Off that keeps repellent, that keeps the mosquitoes away, and then you've got a candle that locks in there that heats up the card. It looks beautiful. You entertain. You're in a different aisle. The sexy butt drove the technology that drove the innovation. And that's why looking for the sexy butt is so important. So the next time an idea monkey, and maybe it's you, comes into your office and says, I've got this unbelievable idea, in the back of your mind, I want you thinking, show me the sexy butt. And now you know how to form that statement and to force rank it.